Sandoval really relying a lot on strike. He's got to be careful. You can hurt yourself doing that. The back of his head slipping out, and he doesn't.
Just pure brute strength from Sandoval. Saves the day for now.
Yeah, kids that are watching this at home, do not defend the guillotine that way. You've got to be a superior athlete. There have been people who've gotten hurt badly doing that exact move, spiking themselves. But man, Sandoval shows just how tough he is. And he's out.
Oh, he's out! Hammer fist, hammer fist, hammer fist, and it's over. Sandoval from zero to hero, just like that.
He catches the kick, immediate guillotine attempt, and now he slams him. And now it gets a little tighter. Picks him up again, and he's so powerful, he slams him. And this slam, the next one, gets the back of his head to start slipping out just a little bit. Once he does, this is unbelievable. The fact that he could just sit up like this and just look at that little distance there and knock a guy out with those short little hammer fists. This is a powerful flyweight, ladies and gentlemen.
His training partner, Cody Garbrandt, would certainly appreciate that kind of power.
Oh, the spin caught him. Caught him with the elbow, Joe.
He's dazed.
Yep.
Good
pushing
right hand
forward
by
to
Schaub.
Schaub. Oh, Schaub got wrecked.
He's out.
And it is all over. Big Ben Rothwell by knockout.
Wow, Schaub doesn't even know what happened. Wow. That's how quick things can happen in the heavyweight division. Couldn't see what exactly connected. Brendan's moving in for the kill here. Got a little reckless. Oh, it's an uppercut, a left hook. It was a left hook that dropped him. And he's hurt there. And oh yeah, he's out. And Herb Dean rescues him, and Brendan is fighting the invisible man. Let's take a look at it again. Jab. Pause at him. Uppercut, left hook. The left hook did it. Wasn't even a big left hook. Wasn't, you know. Let's look at it another time. Boom. Wow, it is the left hook. It wasn't even an uppercut. The other punch didn't even land. It was just that left hook.
Caught him right on the ear, Joe.
One punch knockout.
With that left. And there it is. And again.
I like how. Whoa! Absolutely right. He's out.
And it is all over. Carlos Condit knocks out Dan Hardy.
And we have not seen Carlos Condit throw those kinds of that kind of power in the UFC before. That was amazing. Came out of nowhere. Left hook first, right on the chin. Let's see it again. Oh, they were both throwing. Carlos Condit landed first. Perfectly placed left hook. Right hand, left hook behind it. Man, let's see that again. Oh, his was shorter and more accurate. And that was all she wrote. I mean, Carlos has always had good stand-up, but he really hasn't been knocking guys out with one shot before, and Dan Hardy has shown a great chin. But staying in the pocket against a guy like Gokhan Saki and just turning this into a kickboxing fight is very dangerous. Well, his best bet would be to get these exchanges going and then set up a takedown.
I agree with you, Joe. And I think that really it's just a matter of time. That's the problem when you do straight stand-up. Oh, he's got him! Big left hand! And that's it. He looks hurt, guys. That's it. As we were saying, Joe, he's got the right stuff him.
Unbelievable.
And that's the problem with 4-ounce gloves. Anybody can get knocked out.
Unbelievable.
Silenced everybody.
Beautiful stunner in Vegas tonight, Rountree Jr.
A little Rountree Jr. The way he did it. Look at this here. Boom! Straight down the middle. Perfectly placed left hand. And then drops the hammers on him until the fight is stopped. And how you see him at the end of the fight, he tried to get back up, but he's on rubber legs. Absolutely perfect stoppage. Khalil Rountree Jr. just shocked the world.
He wants to be able to come over here and be a star.
I mean, he's just unloading on Damon Jackson right now with all combinations. Those body shots have now officially now set up the headshot, and it's all over.
The walk-off KO
he just
for Ilya
chopped him down like a tree.
Oh my goodness gracious. And like you said, that was all because of going to the body and setting everything up. That opened up that left hook and just landed clean.
I mean, picture perfect, striking 101.
Wow.
Start to the body, stuffs the takedowns at the same time as you're doing damage to set up for the big shot at the end of the fight. That was picture perfect. That's how you strike in MMA in this early first round.
I mean, let's take a look at this. Clips him with that rear uppercut, rips to the body. What happens? He drops down, worried about the body, hands are down, over the top with that right hand, I'm sorry. And then that was just icing on the cake, unnecessary, but he's just doing his job. Let's take a listen to those shots. Stop! Wow.
When you look at this body shot and the way he set it up, I mean, it doesn't get better than that because he threw the right hand somewhere. He's hurt right now, that's it. And this is the finisher. Bam!
Right on the ear.
On the money. After you go to the body, it pays dividends to
right
set
now. Jeremy Stephens trying to lead the dance out there. Jason almost landed with a big right hand. But I like what Stephens is doing early. Big kick from Stephens!
Honey, Jason is out. How about the knockout for Jeremy Stephens?
There's that knockout power. The crowd is completely silent.
I love you, baby. Gianna Mila, I love you. That's for the fucking family.
Jason just ducked into that kick at the same time. And Stephens just connected with not only a huge kick, but it followed up with a right hand. Devastating shots.
All right, the move of the fight, no doubt about what it is brought to you by Metro PCS, now nationwide 4G LTE.
John, that took my breath away. That was just in front of us here. And you can see Jason just ducked into it as he was throwing a right hand and ate that shin. Huge right hand after that. Devastating shots, back to back, boom. Huge right hand from Stephens. That's the kind of knockout power that we were talking about. Wow.
And you gotta think the fellow
Clock brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Ngannou is in black, Rozenstruik is in gray. Early inside leg kick is there for Biggie Boy. Oh!
It's over.
Rozenstruik is out!
Whoa!
Ngannou!
Out bad. Out cold. Holy smokes.
So Francis Ngannou with his fourth consecutive vicious first-round knockout.
Cow.
See, that's what we're talking about. You can't make any mistakes. You can't be there when the punches land. He's too powerful. It doesn't matter what kind of a technical striker you are. Doesn't matter how much experience you are. Francis Ngannou has freak power like no one in the division.
I used to say Anthony Rumble Johnson was the biggest power threat in UFC history. Daniel, a guy you have 2 wins over. Francis Ngannou's next level, man.
Oh, it's unbelievable. He blitzes you, and once he gets his hands on these guys, they just go out. He's so big, he's so powerful, he's so explosive that you cannot withstand the rush. And I mean, he put Biggie Boy out bad.
Bad
this
and quick.
Fight replay is brought to you by Nemiroff, bold character since 1872. And here's the full fight.
I mean, Rozenstruik here, it looks like it's going to be a kickboxing match, you know? This doesn't benefit Francis. Francis decides, okay, well, I'm just going to rush him. And Rozenstruik does not have the ability to try to take him down. So this just starts happening. I mean,
stop. No more. As soon as one lands, it's over.
Look at Francis' chin, though. Look at his chin. Look at Francis' chin, though. I mean, his chin's way up in the air. He's just throwing. Boom.
He's just trying to connect.
He's just trying to connect because he understands. He understands that if he hits you, you're done.
He just puts you in a firefight that you can't win. He's got a bazooka and you just have a gun.
I mean, look at that. This guy's just, his chin's all up in the air and he's just like, I'm going to hit him. And when he does, Biggie Boy goes out.
Crazy. And Whaley has landed several of those inside low kicks. She's saying no, but
she's mad, but she still can't even stand.
She's so wobbly.
Zhang Weili is furious.
She's upset. But 100%, that's legit. Pat Barry's going crazy. Oh my goodness.
Losing his mind. Oh my goodness, that front leg kick, that front kick was nasty.
Look, she's upset, but she was out.
Dude, she was gone.
She went flat. She fell back. Let's take a look at it. Look, she's a champion. She doesn't want to believe it, but it happens.
All right, this fight replay is brought to you by Namajunas, bold character since 1872.
Look at that, look. Move, feint. Bow! Right on the jaw. It's over. It's over. Look, he gave her a chance. There's follow-up shots. It's over.
She's out.
It was over.
There's no doubt about it.
What a stoppage.
She needs to, look, now she's really realizing. She's realizing.
Oh, there it is.
She's hit herself in the head like, oh my God, what happened?
Because Rose
was out cold. Look
Rose was constantly moving right because she was moving so much. Zhang Weili expected low kick.
Yes.
Kick went high.
My God, that was perfect.
I mean, when Rose Namajunas wins titles,
amazing.
She does it in oh my goodness.
Spectacular.
She does it in spectacular fashion.
Look at this again. Look at this. Look how perfect this is. Smash.
Oh my goodness.
Out cold. Doesn't know what's going on. Rose hits it with a hammer fist.
Well, it can be said.
All right, guys, now bring it on. Come on.
Swanson and Aldo. One of these men will probably get a shot at the champ, and right off the bat, it is over. It is absolutely over.
How is that for explosiveness right there? This kid is fearless out there. Flying knees. I mean, right off the bat. That's accuracy right there.
And there you see the wreckage unloaded on Cub Swanson's left eye. Kenny, that was unbelievable.
You know, this is why everybody at 145 wants to avoid this guy. You don't know what he's going to do. He's coming at you from different angles. And everything he throws, he wants to knock you out.
Cub Swanson bears the brunt.
A lot lower than that. Kevin Holland's almost screaming.
Huge right hand. Oh my
Kevin Holland,
5-0 2020. From there, who KO'd someone from there?
Oh, he long.
Give me the 19th. I don't need to go home. Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I don't want to be tied.
I need to see that again. I need to see that again. That is the way he caught him.
Oh my goodness, he hurt him bad. Look at Jacare. He can't even get up.
No, he's hurt bad.
He's hurt bad. This kid must have some real power.
He's going. Jacare's going out again.
He can't even get up yet. I mean,
But he's
from his back.
He's about to pass out on the stool.
Whoa.
Look at him. See? He did that a couple of times where he started to collapse.
I mean, come on, Kevin.
Man.
I'm a guy that don't fight like me. I'm the only guy that comes around here and fights.
Let's see this again. So, Kevin Holland's on the bottom.
Look at this.
He clipped him right there on the get up. Look at this.
Oh my
Unbelievable. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Joe, he created a little bit of distance with his legs. Watch how he creates the space. When Jacare goes on his heels, look at that.
Right hook
Oh
from there.
my
That is crazy. Oh my God, and Jacare just pinned backwards. He pummels him.
Joe, he hit him on the top of the head. Jacare starts to lean back. I mean, this guy, he's so long that he can generate that power. We've never seen anybody generate power like that off of their back.
No, not with a punch. I mean, that's incredible.
Usually the Cowboy beat lightweight champion Eddie Alvarez years ago.
Story's in big trouble.
Big time. Cowboy looking for the finish.
Beautiful.
Hands all over. Down.
Sensational.
Cowboy. Cerrone set up by the head kick.
And that was a big test for Donald Cerrone that he just passed with an A+. The speed and the accuracy that he carries at 170 pounds are huge assets.
Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Raise one to right now.
Take a look at this here. The jab, ducks under to the body, to the head, flowed right into that high kick. I mean, what a beautiful combination. Absolutely crisp and accurate. Let's take a look at that again. Look at this. Boom to the body, the head, and then a high kick. I mean, just glorious. Sensational. To the body, and then boom to the head. Ridiculously accurate.
The body shot is what buckled him. Story came down.
In his striking. Look at the hands low.
Yeah, I think he really does.
Oh, down goes Griffin!
I think he really is trying to send a message here,
Looking to
Mike.
finish the fight.
Forrest has got his feet on him, pushes him off.
He's rocked him twice here in round 1. Griffin has huge heart, though. 145. Look at Silva. I mean, that's just amazing. And again!
He's out. He's out.
And it is all over! Anderson Silva has knocked out Boris Griffin!
Wow. Man.
Are you kidding me? The Spider is back!
He was never gone, man. He just never fought anybody who took crazy chances until now. You know, that's what happens when a guy like Forrest fights a guy like Anderson. A guy who takes crazy chances against a guy that technically skilled. I mean, Forrest, after he got tagged, looked so tentative and so slow.
Bud Light fight replay. The difference is drinkability.
Yeah, and here we see, I mean, Anderson
Joe.
shows complete disdain for the striking ability of Forrest. Look at that right hand. Look at that. I mean, that was just like a paw. He just slapped him, and that was it. Look at this. Bang. That's what did it. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, that's a walking away right jab, and not even a very hard one, it looks like. I think Forrest was already badly hurt before that happened. That's one of the reasons why he looked up at the clock, but, I mean, this is one of... I love Forrest Griffin, but this is one of the most embarrassing knockouts I think we've ever seen.
Well, I think you bring up a great point, though, Joe. He was hurt not once, not twice, and that was basically the third strike.
Yeah, he was... Very nice kick to the body.
And then they both throw kicks at the same time.
Flying knee, he knocked him out. Wow. That's it, this fight's over.
It is all over! Yoel Romero!
Wow. Wow.
That is an extremely dangerous man.
Look at this, right in front of us.
Soldier of God.
Wow. And look at that massive gash on the head of Chris Weidman. I mean, he is just pouring blood here as he sits up. And he is still really badly hurt. He's trying to sit up, but you look at the way his hands are moving. I mean, he's barely supporting himself. He got really badly hurt there.
Fight replay brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you.
And this is what we were talking about. Romero, the sensational, explosive ability that he possesses. I mean, this fight could have been stopped right there for sure and wasn't, unfortunately, because it's over. And Mario Yamasaki lets him take a couple really unnecessary shots. I mean, he flew at him there, and boom, drops bombs on him. Watch this again. Boom! I mean, literally launched himself through the air. Wow. What a knockout for Yoel Romero. Unbelievable.
Joe, it looked like Chris Weidman was looking to either fake or shoot.
That's what Poirier has.
Oh, big left from Poirier, now a right hand. Oh, he's hurt. He's got to go back to the count. Oh, big left and now a right.
Man.
Oh, my God.
That's the ball.
Oh, my God. Poirier. Oh, my God. Poirier has knocked down Conor McGregor.
Oh, my goodness.
Lafayette, Louisiana. Your guy has done it. Are you kidding me right now?
Has done it. My goodness.
And Poirier stoic as he comes over and greets his wife Jolie. A stunner on fight
Fight Island as they attend to Conor. Dustin Poirier has produced the biggest win of his career by a mile.
Boy, Dustin Poirier beat up the legs, and then you saw him get more and more confident as the fight went on. He landed the left hand, and it was that right hand that he kept missing barely on that he got Conor with. Woo!
I told you. That's the last time you're gonna doubt my husband, I swear to God.
What raw emotion, and Dustin Poirier went over and had a conversation with UFC President Dana White. You cannot possibly, DC, overstate how big a moment this is for Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
Easy, buddy. Easy, man. Easy.
Boy, the calf, you heard Conor say the calf, it was all beat up, limited.
We talked about that calf kick in the fighter meetings, and he executed it.
So Dustin Poirier just came over, and he led by saying, I'm a mother effer, but he said, I don't like fighting anymore. I don't like this anymore, but he's a bad man.
After he said he's going back to Lafayette, Louisiana. Let's not miss that, J.A.
I thought I got Lafayette out there.
He's going back to Lafayette, Louisiana, and then he said, I don't love this. Wow.
So the series is 1-1, and Conor McGregor has to swallow defeat as Poirier exacts his revenge. This fight replay is brought to you by Geico. Whether you rent or own, Geico makes it easy to bundle home and car insurance. Having a home is hard work, so get a quote at geico.com. Easy.
Let's take a look at some of this work from Dustin Poirier. Just a masterful performance. It started with the calf kick, and it ended with the boxing. He started lighting Conor up here, up against the fence. Boom, big left hand over the top. And once Poirier gets comfortable, gets his confidence going, he's one of the baddest men on the planet, and he is as tough as they come, and he had him hurt. Oh, I mean, unbelievable.
You cannot let Dustin Poirier get going, because once he gets rolling downhill, he is an avalanche, and he is going to destroy you. And he put it on Conor McGregor. I mean, from start to finish, the first round may not have gone according to plan, but John Anik, the more this fight went going, you saw Dustin Poirier get comfortable and confident, and he went at him like he's a man. Dustin Poirier is a man.
And what a reaction first from Mike Brown, Dia Davis, and Thiago Alves, and then the fellow Louisianan Daniel Cormier. But we said it off the top. Power in all limbs, right? Just as much power in the right as the left, Paul. Power in the lower half. And Dustin Poirier is going to be long. Andrade with a flurry, but out of range until she landed that knee there.
Now this is why this is the counter they have for the lift of Andrade. If you stay a hold of that, Andrade cannot lift. She can't do it. There, now she's working on the problem, which is the hands. Nope, can't lift there. She's still getting power.
Oh! She slammed her right under. You can't! Jessica Andrade! UFC strawweight champion!
Incredible. Incredible.
Holy smokes!
Just like that, a new world order in the UFC strawweight division. They attend to Rose Namajunas. Andrade owns Rio tonight.
They had an answer for the lift, and she came up with an answer for the answer.
She attacked the hand and moved her head outside to a high crotch. Now she's not on a single. Now the head outside is a much different position. Good to see Rose Namajunas get up. I was very worried about her neck with the way that she fell. But when Jessica Andrade moved the head outside, she's able to lift, put her down with the big slam and get the finish. But as we said, this was the type of fight she had to have.
Beautiful.
Make it nasty, get in close.
So unbelievable.
This fight replay is brought to you by Nemiroff, bold character since 1872. Jessica Andrade is a world champion. How did she do it?
And as we see here, she switches her head to the outside, just as DC said, and put her on her head. That is the one thing that counters a Kimura clearly, as we saw.
I mean, she moved her head to the high crotch here. Now you get hips in, lift. Guys, when I do this, they rotate all the way through. But Rose trying to hold up to the arm did not allow her to flip. If Rose would have let go of the arm, she would have got flipped through and landed on her back. But by holding on to the Kimura, she landed right on top of her head. Hey, run that replay back again, please. Look at this. Holding on to the arm. Look, fell on her neck. If she would have let go, she would have got rotated all the way through and landed on her back. but because the arm kept her in place, she landed right on her neck.
What Rose should have known. That's 4 knockdowns, Valdez.
But Valdez just keeps trying to get up. Oh my goodness.
5 knockdowns.
This is crazy.
Oh, big knee up the middle.
Frevola's got to get this dude out of there.
That's 6. That's 8. Oh my goodness.
Mike Beltran not stopping the action yet.
I don't know if Frevola can keep swinging.
He's got to choke him out.
He's going to choke him out right here.
Smart. He's very smart to switch to the submission.
Wow. Oh, he almost lost it. Almost lost it. Good job by Frevola adjusting. Oh, big shots from the top by
There
Frevola.
it is. Now he's in trouble.
This could be it.
Yeah, it's over.
I think that's it.
A lot of unanswered headshots there.
Flatten him out now. It's over.
That's it.
That's it. Do it. Matt Frevola at his steamrolling best tonight.
Boy, he bet it all on that round because the amount of shots that he landed and the amount of effort that he put forward, who knows he would have been able to go 3 rounds like that. That was an amazing round.
He wasn't.
That was amazing.
There's absolutely no way that they were going to. He had to get him out of there.
He had to end it.
He had to. But,
wow.
I mean.
But what a round. What a round.
What was Hernandez going to do?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, they just went at it. Frevola throws the body kick.
And it's his left hook that cracks him, right? Boom, there it is. Oh, my goodness.
He dropped him 5 times, but he dropped him bad a few times. He was hurting him really bad here. Nice knee. Frevola was jamming knees up the body here. That hurts. The headshots hurt. When they start getting you to the body with those big knees, it's crazy. And then again, he's just throwing. That one just kicked the shoulder. That tells you the damage that he had taken over the course of that first round. Then another punch. He goes back over his own ankle. And then Frevola finally goes, you know what, man? I'm not going to put him out. This guy's too tough. Flatten him out and just start throwing punches to the back in the side of the head to stop the fight. What a fantastic performance and what a...
Max has got a chin on him.
But he was hurt. That's the first time I've seen him stunned like that.
But Ilia's got to be careful that he doesn't punch himself out.
Oh! Massive knockdown for Topuria! And still, he does it again! Ilia Topuria!
This dude at 145.
My God, dude. Oh, my goodness.
Holy cow.
The standard at 145 pounds in 2024. The Georgian, the Spaniard, El Matador, Ilia Topuria.
It took him some time. It took him some time to find that power in that range. But, man, when he finds it and he lets those hands go. And where was Max when he did it? Along the fence.
Yeah, every time, Paul. I mean, this guy, I don't know if we've seen power at 145 like this. Jose Aldo was tremendous, but he didn't have this. Max was tremendous. He didn't have this. Conor McGregor, maybe, was the only guy at 145 that could punch like this.
And a lot of people analytically were pointing to these Ilia Topuria knockouts outside of that black line towards the fence, as Paulie was alluding to. But Ilia Topuria all but guaranteed that he would be the first man to knock out Max Holloway. And man, did he deliver.
Absolutely. I mean, he just kept that pressure on. He stayed smart. Saying hi to everybody.
Wow. This guy.
That's a graceful champion, too. I think at times maybe his self-belief and confidence has been misinterpreted by some as cockiness. And Joe Rogan has said repeatedly, Ilia Topuria believed that he was the best in the world way before he got the opportunity. And once he has gotten the opportunity in 2024, Volkanovski and now Holloway, 2 of the greatest featherweights of all time, firmly in the rearview mirror.
Just an unbelievable job.
And there you see all the respect from Ilia Topuria to Max Holloway, ever gracious in victory. Wow.
All right, let's see the shot that hurts Max to start this off. He slaps to set up this big right hand, and that's the first time in a while that we have seen Max really wobbled, really dazed. You see him stagger back, and here's where Ilia just starts to get to work. He notices, oh, that left hook. Oh my God, that's where he puts him down. And then just sees hammer fist. Take a look at that. clean, perfect rotation. That's what makes this kid special, John.
I feel like if he wanted to be a shortstop in Major League Baseball, might have been able to do that right. I believe he's the best athlete in this division and maybe the best athlete on the roster.
Yeah, he's incredible. I mean, to do that, Alexander Volkanovski, Max Holloway. You want to talk about starting your title run off in fashion.
And I'm not sure exactly what the area of weakness is for Ilia Topuria, but at 27 years old, all he talks about is development, right? And refining his skills. This guy's one of the best jiu-jitsu players in the division.
And has hardly even gotten a chance to show it off.
And there's his brother, Alexander Topuria, who will soon make his UFC debut. A little cup of tea, but to the Clement family.
Now for Barriault.
Oh! Big right hand connection by Pyfer. Barriault didn't like that. Oh! Barriault said,
oh my goodness.
Face first to the canvas.
And that is why he feels like he can knock anybody out. When he hits the gas, this man is unstoppable.
Barriault's a hard guy to finish too.
And to put him away like that, Joe Pyfer. He's very angry.
So Joe Pyfer at his violent, vicious best tonight, and you know, he did say to us in our fighter meeting that an illness marred his last training camp. Comes over to the broadcast booth, and he said, I was sick my last fight. Healthy tonight, Joe Pyfer.
That is a scary man, ladies and gentlemen. He's so scary. You can't make any mistakes with Joe Pyfer. Here it is, right hand over the top, stuns him.
Right behind the ear.
Moves in, left to the body, left hook. Measures him, right hand, and that's it. Bam. Right hand on the way down.
That looked like he hit him behind the head.
Oh my goodness. Look at the power.
I mean,
Boom.
right on the temple there.
Right in the temple, and that's the one that really stung him. That was the first shot.
Watch the finishing shot, though.
But look how patient. He lands the shot, but picks his shots. He knew he had him. Left, right, left. Boom, right hand.
Oh, my God.
And then one more.
Oh, yeah, that one ended him.
Joe putting the Pyfer.
Really hangs that front leg out very, very far.
He's got more of a wrestler stance in his fighting style, and generally more weight on that front leg, preparing for the shot to drive off that back leg. Usually vulnerable to those leg kicks.
Pros versus Joes 2 coming up next. Randy Couture, Michael Irvin, Jose Canseco tonight. Weeks ahead, Darryl Strawberry, Vince Coleman, Andre Rison, who's here in attendance. And don't forget, inside the UFC, Joe Rogan and Rampage. Tonight at midnight, 3-fight jitters and the art of Ick, all featured tonight on Inside the UFC.
Oh, Jesus!
It is over!
Oh, my God!
Rashad Andrade, highlight reel knockout! Wow! What'd you say about the
saw that coming?
Yeah. My goodness!
Wow!
Out cold was Sean Sandoval. He is still stiff.
His toes are still curled up right now. Right in front of us. Let's take a look at that again. Bam! Back on the button.
Sean Sandoval's
Boom!
hands low.
On the button.
Looked like he thought the kick was coming lower. Bent right over into it.
Unbelievable. Wow. First head kick, Rashad lands in the UFC, and what a doozy it was.
Get that shoulder, Joe, and rip those hooks and uppercuts. There's the knee. Almeida's ready.
Thomas Almeida by knockout!
Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The sound that knee made. Wow. That was absolutely devastating. What a perfectly placed knee by Almeida. Let's take a look at that again.
Joe, we'll take a look at it on our Bud Light replay. Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens.
Oh my goodness, just perfectly placed on the chin. And immediately, the fight is stopped. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. That is a beautiful knee to the chin. Let's listen to it because the sound was insane. Let's listen to it in real time. It doesn't get any better than that.
Great job by Big John McCarthy. He knew that
Lean larger, you know what I'm saying? Like Dos Santos is 230 something, 238. Junior Dos Santos. We said at the beginning of the fight, Mike, what a gigantic opportunity this would be. But man, unbelievable. I looked down at the piece of paper to see his exact weight, and I caught it out of the corner of my eye, that punch. Let's look at that again. Man. It's an uppercut.
Oh! And did you see Verdum? He was leaning down, almost maybe. Look at it. Look.
He went
Verdum.
into it, Mike.
Yep. Watch this.
Oh! Oh man!
Wow. Our fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. The difference is drinkability, and the difference in this one is one huge uppercut.
We're talking about a guy who was probably the #1 contender outside of Brock Lesnar. Look at this. Oh, look at his ears wiggle.
That got Dariush's attention.
Oh, he's going backwards now.
I think Dariush is having real problems with his legs. He's not moving that well.
Oh! Massive right foot close.
Beneil's in real trouble.
Oh my goodness,
He's close to trying to close the show.
Oh!
Crowd senses something could climactically happen here.
Oh! Beneil hurt him!
Beneil hurt him bad!
Oh, hurt! Oh, this guy's crazy!
Crosses down! Throwing a right for Benny Dariush!
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness! Put him!
Oh! Holy smoke!
Oh my God! Oh my God! Wow!
It's over, boys.
Wow.
Write the fight of the night check right now. That
Write
was
it.
crazy.
Sign it.
Sign the
Hand
fight
it
of
to
the
him.
night check
Oh
right
my
now,
goodness.
Dana White. It's
Oh
over.
my goodness.
Holy smoke.
Oh my goodness. What a turn of events. Jakar Close just got too wild. He had him hurt, but he thought that he could just unload on him, and he left himself vulnerable.
So Beneil Dariush by knockout. First man to finish Jakar Close. This fight replay is brought to you by Nemiroff. Bold character since 1872.
Let's see this again. Now here, Jakar clips him here, hurts him. Beneil closes in on him, hits him. Jakar, bang!
Oh.
That's the big one. Snaps the head back. Bang! He hits him again. Beneil's in real trouble here. Jakar's closing in. And then boom! Oh, chicken dance! Beneil starts moving forward. Both guys are vulnerable here. I mean, Beneil's not fully recovered here, right? And boom!
Oh, man.
Out go the lights. Collapse. One more time. Look at this. Right here. Bang! And he was playing with his mouthpiece before that. He was tired and he was moving his mouthpiece.
Drago trying to swing for the fences here. 144 remains in round 2. Fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
Body shot. Beautiful body. He's unbelievable.
Scott Smith got rocked with the body
and he's
shot.
still hurt. He's still hurt from that body shot. He came back and knocked him out while he was hurt. That is unbelievable.
Scott Smith went down
Scott
hard
Smith
with
is
the
hurt
body shot.
badly, and as Pete went in for the kill, Scott Smith, always dangerous, finished the fight. That is crazy.
That is one of the most unbelievable finishes
Scott Smith
in UFC
he's
history.
hurt badly. He's still down bad. He might have a broken rib here. Let's take a look at that replay. Pete Sell lands a beautiful left hook to the body. Bang! Scott Smith is hurt bad. He's covered up, but this guy is always dangerous. Bang! Pete comes waiting in with his hands down, and Scott Smith puts him to sleep. I mean, that is crazy. I've never seen that. And look, immediately, Scott Smith is hurt badly. Look at this punch. Right on the floating rib. Scott instantly winces in pain. He is hurt badly. Very badly. And boom! Gets caught coming in on the button.
I thought for a split second that Smith...
If you keep Walker moving like this, you got to dodge the crazy punch.
Oh my God!
Yes! That's
Jamal
it!
Hill
Laid him out!
putting another opponent to sleep!
Whoa! Sweet dreams, John.
Jamal Hill by first round knockout. A stunning fall from grace for Johnny Walker. There's a new light heavyweight contender, Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill.
Are you kidding me? He was out on his feet before he even fell. Let's take a look at this.
Right hand.
Big right hand right on the temple.
And they both landed,
Shuts him
too.
off. It just shuts him off.
Gosh.
And then he is in a very bad spot for that one that followed it up.
Bam! On the money.
Right hand,
on
and
that
and the
one.
way your neck kinks back, that's when you see some of the most just stiff, dead as a board, fall down type of knockouts.
He read that. He read the jab of Walker on that one, came right over the top with the right hand, and they both landed.
Yeah, he's like, I don't enjoy this.
Right, he feels like his energy and training when he has a fight on the books is different when he doesn't.
What a way to go out.
You cannot draw it up any better.
What a way to go out.
I mean, there are no fairy tales in fighting. Robbie Lawler just is living one right now.
That's a fairy tale.
He got the fairy tale ending. Wow.
Robbie Lawler with a stunner to put the ultimate capstone on his Hall of Fame career.
What a great moment for that man. Former champion and goes out with an absolutely gigantic win, took no damage, won by spectacular knockout as he has done many, many times in his career. But to see him do this right now at 41 years of old, look how emotional he's getting. And when you know how stoic Robbie Lawler is, you know how important this moment is for him. And to hear this crowd erupt like that, absolutely sensational.
You know, Robbie Lawler never gives you much. So to see him there take a knee and the emotion that just comes across his body right now, it's insane. And you can see from the very start, he was sharp. He was sharp, right? He was very sharp. You can see the right hook was landing. He comes into the clinch. Come on, guys, run those replays for me. You got to tee it up, John.
I will tee it up for him, but you're right. He absolutely found the range pretty early on and did not take much time to cash plus 185 tonight.
Tee it up for me, J.A. Right here, you see Robbie take that clinch. Boom! Left hook over the top, another one. And then watch the uppercut. Bang! Uppercut lands. Another left. Nico Price goes down. Robbie doesn't even have to follow up. Look, man, there are no fairy tales in fighting. I cannot say it enough. Our champions go out on their back. That is just the way the story always ends. Tonight, Robbie Lawler gets the opportunity to go out standing with that visual. Somebody get that man that photo.
Wow.
That visual right there where he throws his hands up, proclaiming himself the victor as he has a massive, best performance he's had in years.
Absolutely incredible for ruthless Robbie Lawler. Some suggest the most basic human need is to feel appreciated. This guy might be the most...
Turn mixed martial artist.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
She's hurt.
Is in trouble.
She's hurt.
Holly looking to finish. Holly Holm is the new UFC bantamweight champion of the world.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Unbelievable. What a performance by Holly Holm. Just an absolutely staggering performance by the challenger. Ronda chased her, she went after her, and Holly Holm countered beautifully. She just fought the perfect fight. Absolutely spectacular performance by Holly Holm.
Joe, when she ducked under a moment ago and Ronda almost went tumbling, that was such a statement. The hand set it up, the kick finished.
She was already staggered. She was staggered after that first round. She got hit so cleanly and so often in that first round that coming into that second round, She was probably already hurt, and Holly fought brilliantly. Beautiful movement, beautiful countering. Stayed light on her feet. She was in excellent shape. Look at this. Ronda's hurt here. Boom! Head kick goes down, and Holly is all over her. And that was one of the keys to victory that we talked about. Holly Holm's kicks. The fact that she hit him behind the punches. But that is the perfect head kick there. Drops her face first. Holly on top. Slams another shot in. And that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. We have a new champion. Let's look at it one more time. Ba-boom! Right on the neck. Ronda goes limp. Holly jumps all over her, hammer fist, and she is out cold.
Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect
counter there from Whitaker.
The quickness of Adesanya to evade these high kicks. Hands down, just leaning back out of the range of those kicks. He's got to be very careful.
Whitaker nearly out on his feet. Adesanya trying to close it out. Israel Adesanya is the undisputed king of the middleweights.
Man, every time Rob jumped in there, he was taking damage. And look what happened. Went in there again, caught that right hook counter again by Adesanya. He landed it over and over again.
Less than 2 years into his UFC career, Israel Adesanya is what he knew and thought he was, the best middleweight on planet Earth. Incredible.
Just a fantastic performance by Adesanya. Picking his spots, knowing exactly when to attack, when to counter, and is not a guy that is known for a one-strike knockout guy, but put Whitaker out on 2 occasions in 2 rounds in this fight.
And a winning streak for Robert Whitaker that dates to 2014 goes by the boards with immediacy here tonight. This fight replay is brought to you by Nemiroff, bold character since 1872.
Man, here it is. Look at that. It's just the counters over and over when they were going in and exchanging. Izzy kept landing those strikes. Go to the beginning, at the end of the first round, left hook counter. Again, Robert feels comfortable. They're throwing. Izzy lands. Look. Boom! Left hook right on the chin as he's leaning back. Hurts Whitaker. Jumps on him for the finish. What a performance by the last stylebender.
And I would say a star is born, but this star was born a long time ago. But Israel Adesanya, who has captivated the MMA masses every step of the way, certainly reels in a big one tonight.
It's when guys throw hooks at the same time.
Still in round 1 with 30 seconds.
That was.
Oh, a big shot!
Tai Tuivasa! The mannequin challenge there as Tai Tuivasa starches Rashad Coulter.
A huge flying knee to the chin by Tuivasa. He has arrived in the UFC's heavyweight division.
Welcome to the UFC.
Western City, baby!
Tuivasa.
Shot!
Well, I guess he watched the fight backstage. I guess he knew the fight of the night bonus was out of the way. So he went for the performance bonus instead. What a beautiful finish by Tai Tuivasa.
I'll remember that the fight is sponsored by Metro PCS, bringing you closer than ever to the UFC, putting knockout coverage in your hands by covering 99% of people in the US.
So just watch this, the spring from a big man. He chops that big low kick, and as Coulter's getting back to his feet, jumps in with the lead knee, catches him right on the chin. Fortunately for Coulter, that last punch didn't land, but I feel sorry for the canvas. Big power, amazing performance by Tai Tuivasa.
Trying to get that uppercut going.
I think Maeda is so afraid to get hit that that's why he throws 0 strikes to the head and covers up the entire time.
Oh, just like that!
Right as you were saying that.
Out. Roll the credits.
Oh my goodness.
This one is done.
There goes. I mean,
Game 7.
Jeez.
Game 7.
That's what it
Close it out. Game 7.
Wow, big Ike Villanueva with the right hand.
I mean, that's a beautiful shot. He was patient with it. He went to the body. Let's take a look here.
Now time for Impact Performer, brought to you by US Army.
Oh, crushed him.
Man, right.
I mean, he crushed him. I mean, you saw Mojeda right there try to do a kick punch at the same time. Look at that, kick punch. You can't kick punch.
No.
Paulie, you can't kick punch at the same time. You got to kick and then punch, or punch and then kick. You can't kick punch.
Yeah,
you kick punch, that happens.
He didn't know what he was doing quite there, DC.
Paulie,
I hate to be like that.
I mean, really, you can't kick punch. And then Ike throws the right hand, and Big Ike puts him out. Look at that. Woo! Paulie, you called it. Paulie Thomas. Paulie Thomas with the call.
Yeah, they got to be so happy as he does it.
And despite being the...
Tyson Nam by knockout. Holy smokes, don't blink tonight.
Oh my God, listen, I don't know if it's the octagon, 25 feet or what, but these guys are coming to fight. That was a beautiful counter right hand knockout there from Tyson Nam, and that is exactly what he needed to do. Coming off 2 losses, to come in here and say that.
That is what he's been waiting for since joining the UFC roster last September. You see the emotion that he's trying to hold back right now.
Inside leg kick, and he just counters over the top with a monster right hand and then a big, giant ground and pound strike to end it. This is just, he rides with that kick and right on the jaw. Let's listen to this.
Set it up overhand.
Rashad back up, but he's still in trouble. Machida teeing off.
He's hurt very badly, Mike.
Rashad trying to regain his consciousness. That what he took in the body. Oh, another shot.
He's getting teed off on.
He's down.
He's out.
And it's all over.
He's out.
Lyoto Machida is the new UFC light heavyweight champion.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Machida era. We have just entered a new era in the light heavyweight division.
Our fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. The difference is drinkability.
And here's the straight left hand, excuse me. And this is the end of the fight. Rashad gamely hanging on, badly hurt though, and that last shot just puts him out. You see that right hand, and then another one, badly hurt, gamely hanging in there, but that final left just shuts the lights out.
Energy that you didn't use for the fight, you used it on the walkout, which is fun, but you got to be ready for that.
But it's not just...
What an unbelievable moment for Meatball Molly. That is absolutely bonkers.
Wow.
Look at this place, Michael.
I mean, that was just absolutely incredible.
Well, that's something. That is really something. What an inspired performance from Molly McCann, and the perfect capstone as well.
All right, let's take a look at how this went down here. Oh, and spinning elbow KO for Meatball Molly. Oh my goodness, look at this. She's setting it up for a couple seconds as Carolina is coming forward. She senses that weight moving forward. She spins in it. That's how you get a knockout.
Look at Ellis and Paul Rimmer there. What a reaction. 4th spinning back elbow knockouts in UFC history. Well, she was trying to rally everyone. The other fighters on the card, the fans, and she has certainly done that.
John, this is one of those moments where you pinch yourself.
Let's look at it again, Paul. Come on, we can't get enough of this.
I will look at it as many times as we need to tonight. I'm not even going to say anything.
Was that perfect?
That's you. You can't. me and Michael are always jockeying for a position. Oh, let's see Paddy.
Look at Paddy backstage.
Big right. And now back to the body goes Souza. Weidman is down. Dan Miragliotta has yet to stop the fight. Souza stops striking. Now he stops it. Jacare Souza knocks out Chris Weidman.
That's crazy. Jacare tried to say stop the fight. Dan said it's not stopped yet. And he hit him again, and it clearly, Jacare was correct there.
In a career full of big wins, you can argue none bigger than that one for Ronaldo Jacare Souza.
Wow. What a fight. And Paul, this is literally exactly
We just
what you
talked
were
about
saying.
that.
Exactly. Anything can happen at any moment, and something just did. He got caught with a big shot. He got dropped and stopped. I mean,
You
literally,
never know.
in a fight where, I mean, that's as close a fight as you're ever going to see.
Wow.
This replay brought to you by Namajunas, bold character since 1872.
Unbelievable.
Such a crazy sport. And here it comes.
Right on
Bing.
the temple.
Right on the temple, and his legs
Almost
just,
delayed, right?
Yeah. His legs completely gave out, and Jacare pleads with the referee to stop it.
And you can see when Chris is, look at this, man.
Yeah, his eyes rolled back in his head, and Jacare says, come on, man.
He's too
Don't
tough
make
for
me
his
hit
own
him
good.
again.
You let him hit him, what, four more times?
And look, he's hitting him completely defenseless. Chris doesn't even know what's going on. Let's see this again. Boom! His legs just shut off. He lays there, his eyes are rolled back.
Yeah.
And Jacare says, come on, man, this is over.
Props to Jacare. He didn't even want to have to put those shots in. He didn't even want to land those extra ones. He knew it was over.
And you understand, given the
Dan
stakes.
didn't help it out there at all.
Oh.
Ty went to the fire there a little bit.
Oh! Getting after it.
Tuivasa on wall.
Heavyweight mixed martial arts. Get him a shoe, get him a beer.
Oh my goodness.
And as they attend to Greg Hardy, Tuivasa is going to light up this arena.
Oh my gosh. Tuivasa's out of his mind. My goodness. He is out of his mind.
He is such an animal.
Jeez.
He is such an animal.
The ultimate showman, Tai Tuivasa. What a knockout. Let's show it to you. The fight replay is brought to you by Namajunas, bold character since 1872.
He gets hurt by Greg Hardy here, right? He gets hurt by Hardy. And then Hardy goes for the finish. Right here, Ty gets hurt with his right hand. Hardy decides to go to finish, and Tuivasa just sits on his punch. Left hand drops him. It's over. Look at that. Hardy's hands go up like, oh my God. Look at Hardy's eye. I mean, you guys can't see it, but Greg Hardy's eye is completely shut from that one left hand. That is the power that heavyweights possess. To see a big man go down like that, no control over his body, is crazy. Please get a... Oh my goodness.
Tai Tuivasa coming up large tonight.